So where in the world are we, guys? Wow. Alright, this is dark. And I don't know if YouTube is gonna... And if we have a huge question mark on the time area in the corner there because we don't know where the hell we are. And I don't know if you can see it because of YouTube's frame rate. There's like a little like sandstorm going on in the overworld here. You may not be able to see it because YouTube tends to degrade the quality here and stuff like that, so... Anyway, we can buy some new crap. Just the standard stuff. Let's buy the pocket blaster for Luca. Because her attack sucks, so she can use all the help she can get. You know, let's buy a couple iron helms for everybody. Yeah, let's put a couple iron suits as well. And sell some of our old crap. Like, we don't need the wooden sword anymore. The steel saber. We don't need anymore. Don't need the hide cap. Ooh, we have an iron helm we can give somebody. Hide tunic we don't need. Okay, now let's equip some stuff. Yeah, unless your old equipment has a, like an effect on it. Generally, it's better just to sell it once you get one with a stronger attack power. But keep in mind, you know, like especially with like armors, other people can equip them. So don't just sell them automatically. Like you, some of the equipment I already had could be equipped by other characters. So. Have an iron helm left, so yeah, for example, like the iron suit, the maiden, you know, by giving Luca an iron suit, I freed up the maiden suit, which I can give tomorrow, but obviously I'm gonna give her the iron suit. And I, for some reason, just skipped over Chrono there. So now we can go back and, let's screw selling our old equipment that we just replaced out. But man, everyone's here real gloomy. Food? Well, damn. Okay, they've never heard a truce, so... What? But we're not hungry. So the Anatron is basically kind of like functions similar to a shelter. Restores all your HP and MP. But we're still hungry. Another thing with the mysterious forest, we saw one of those in the other dome as well, which I stupidly did not explore. Get that crap out of here. Yeah, this is Trandome. The other one I want to say is Bangor Dome? Yeah, Bangor Dome. Okay. Yeah, an interesting thing here is, like, some of the locations is the name. Like, this is, like, I think Area 16 in the original SNES, and I don't think all the domes had names listed on the overworld, so... This tune is rockin', by the way. And you can see this little pole here with that thing above my head is some kind of traffic light, it looks like. Oh, and my cat is going berserk somewhere. Anyway, we have all sorts of different battles here. With new enemies. So let's just attack them. Keep the menu on the top, yeah. Actually, you want to take the flowers first, I think, because they have a spell that can heal. Yep, heal everyone's HP. I just remembered about that. Shit. Ugh, I'm trying not to swear so much, guys. So yeah, take out the flowers first. And of course everyone will auto-target the next target if you've already selected a target that is now defeated. Overkill much? Yeah, one thing I like about some RPGs is, and it's not very many of them, you get more experience for an overkill. Which I think is kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, it rewards you by being overpowered, by overpowering you more, so it kind of just keeps going, like spiraling out of whack. Now, many of these rats in the ruins here, if you touch them, will steal an item. Berserker Ring. Basically, that gives your character Berserk, which, yeah, see, they'll steal stuff from you. Which means they automatically attack, but you cannot control. I believe it increases their attack, but you cannot control them in battle. So basically, they'll just keep automatically attacking, so you can't use techniques and you can't use items on, you know, have them use items, sorry. Oh, that third one isn't close enough to get a cycle on that. And let's flamethrower the flower. Oh, I forgot it attacks enemies in a line like that. I totally forgot about that. Anyway, I don't really use it that much, but Chrono's Wind Slash, which we learned a while back, that's basically what it does. It attacks enemies on a line. So basically with what Lucas' attack just did there, because there was an enemy in the way of the intended target, it hit that one too. That's what Wind Slash will do. It doesn't do very much damage, but it will mark the target in a line like that. I don't really find many situations where that really comes in handy, because obviously it depends on your location on the battlefield, and it depends on the enemy's location on the battlefield, so it only has like specific uses. And even though we could actually rearrange Luca and Marl's place in the party, we cannot with Crono, because he's always going to be the leader, which kind of sucks. Now, what am I doing? Attack that thing. Thank you. And that thing above Crono's head is another chest, which I tried to get. That's the one thing I don't like about this area, is the chests are kind of blended too well into the background. So they're easy to miss. And I should have used Aura with Marl to heal Luca, but that's okay. Woohoo! Am I gonna learn a new tech soon? Silver Sword. Don't we already have one of those? Isn't that what I just bought? Yes. I didn't even have to buy it. I'm an idiot. Wait, did I even buy that, or did I find it? Oh, get away from me. No. Open the chest. Silver Bow! Alright. Oh. What do you want? For Marl! There we go. Increases their attack by a lot. And this music totally rocks. Now obviously we get ambushed here. No! And Luca leveled up. Nice. Now I think these guys are avoidable if you walk carefully around them. Yeah, they are. We're not gonna fight them anyway. Just for the XP. I'm gonna check one thing, real quick, 1 second, because yeah, that is what I wanted. And that said battle mode's active, because it seems to be staying on active for some stupid reason anyway. Now, careful with this rat so he doesn't steal your stuff. And we have another new enemies. These were the enemies that the guy talked about that were impervious to conventional weapons. So you want to either use flamethrower or firewall on them. That's the only way you're going to damage them. Because everything else, it either registers as a miss or it does 0 damage. I can't remember which, and I'm not going to waste a turn to find out. There's a car there. Whee! Just filling out the map. Chest in the corner there, don't lose that either. Not too shabby. More of these guys. Yeah, these guys, there's a bunch of them that ambush you in here, so. I said, just firewall their butts. Actually, I'll attack that one tomorrow since I can't get all three of them in one turn, just to show you what happens. And it doesn't matter if they're partially underground. Yeah, it's a mess, okay. Ooh, and Marl is now slow. Not that it really matters, because she's not the one gonna be damaging this guy anyway. Kill it with fire! Yeah, they don't have very much HP. That's basically their only thing, is you need fire to kill them. Because that's the only non-conventional weapon we have at this point. Oh man, these guys are everywhere! And Chrono levels up. Nice. Now that first mutant you can avoid, but this one you cannot. And be careful with this guy because he can suck up your HP. So I'm gonna oral Chrono. Yeah, like that. He restores a fair amount of HP, so it's not bad. And it was like standing there, like trying to figure out what the hell to do. And I just finish him off. Oh my god. How much HP does this thing have? Finally, yeah, those things can get annoying. So we're out of Site 16, finally. Ooh, Aerostome. Oh, this place looks just as glum as the last one. And for some reason, the map is already filled out in this one. Like, you don't have to do your usual exploring around to fill it out on the bottom screen. Not that that's relevant to you guys, because you can't see it. Who are you? What? It wasn't exactly that hard. We only ran into one mutant. Well, actually, there was two on the map, but we didn't fight both of them. Uh-oh, that's not good news. Yes, we did. Oh, well, aren't you an emo bitch, then? Why are there robot guards down there? So we're gonna stand here and do nothing. Ooh, robots. What, we can stand a chance against the mutants in the ruins, but not in the sewers? Oh man, you people have no confidence whatsoever. What's wrong with you? What could have befallen these people? Death Peak sounds very interesting. Hey, sure I got money. And of course, they're not gonna have really anything more interesting. Didn't we already have a pocket blaster? I thought I already bought that. Did I not equip it like a moron? Yeah, I was a moron and never equipped a pocket blaster. My god, I'm stupid. Anyway, we have an extra silver sword, so let's sell that. We can sell the bronze bow gun and the air gun. Not that we're going to get that much use out of it. The hide cap we don't need. And I forgot I had two of them. I'm going to keep the bronze helm for now. Padded vest we can get rid of. Hide tunic, we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of the main suit. We'll keep the bronze armor for now. Mysterious stairs! So let's save our game here. So, I'm guessing we have to go in... Actually, I want to heal too, do I? There's no Enertron in here. At least none that I can see, and if there's one right in front of me, then forgive me for being a dummy. There we go. I've done this all the time on like my DS cart, by the way. I save my game and then forget I didn't heal, so I heal and then I save again, just because I don't like to, if I screw up, you know, and go back and then forget to heal once I get off the save point. But anyway, enough of that nonsense. So I'm guessing we have to go help these people. And enter the sewers! Of course we're gonna go down there. Well, we made it across the ruins, so this probably isn't gonna be such a big deal. Of course I'm gonna come back alive. So what awaits us in the sewers here? Find out next time! See you later, guys.